Title: The Sculptor of Thalassa by Wisdom Chronicles. In the heart of the Mediterranean, nestled between the undulating embrace of azure waves and the embracing arms of the sun-bathed hills, lay the town of Thalassa. Here, the whitewashed buildings with their famed blue domes mirrored the heavens above, and narrow streets, like tangled threads of an ancient loom, led to the bustling heart of the town, the agora. In the Golden Age of Athens, when democracy was as much a part of life as the air the citizens breathed, Thalassa thrived. Its people, clad in simple togas and sandals, engaged in spirited debates about philosophy and politics, their voices echoing in the public forums like a melodious symphony of civic duty. Above them, the pantheon of gods watched, their ethereal presence felt in every carved statue and every temple that graced the town. One such artist responsible for bringing the divine to stone was Alexis, a young sculptor whose passion for his craft burned as fervently as Helios's chariot across the sky. Every day, as the town awoke to the warm embrace of the sun, Alexis would retreat to his workshop, a haven of marble dust and dreams. His hands, calloused yet precise, would dance over the stone, coaxing shapes and forms that seemed to defy the very nature of the inanimate. But in Thalassa, where the sea was both a provider and a pathway to the world beyond, the citizens were expected to contribute more than just their art. Civic duties were not just an obligation, but a cornerstone of their identity. Alexis, whose soul yearned only to free forms from stone, found himself in a perennial struggle, torn between his individualistic aspirations and the collective ideals of the polis. As the story unfolds, we find Alexis one sunny morning, standing at the edge of the town, where the land kissed the sea. Here, the sensory tapestry was rich, the salty sea breeze caressing his face, the rhythmic sound of waves and seagulls creating a harmonious backdrop, and the taste of olives and wine still lingering on his tongue from last night's feast. Yet his mind was tumultuous, a tempest as restless as Poseidon's domain. "Alexis!" called out a voice, breaking his reverie. It was Dorian, a fellow townsman known for his eloquence in the agora. "You have been summoned to contribute your thoughts on the new trade laws. Your absence has been noted." Alexis sighed, a sculptor's chisel in hand, his gaze fixed on the horizon where the sea met the sky. "My thoughts are of little value in such matters, Dorian. My world is here within the contours of marble and dreams." Dorian, perplexed, replied, "But Alexis, to neglect your duties to the polis is to turn your back on the very foundation of our society. Our forefathers fought for this democracy." Alexis, unmoved, gestured towards the sea. "See how vast and endless it is, Dorian. Like the sea, my spirit cannot be contained within the walls of the agora. I seek a different kind of truth, one that lies in the silent language of stone." As days turned to weeks, Alexis's conflict with societal expectations grew. The elders frowned upon his absence from civic life, while the youth admired his unwavering dedication to his art. The town was divided, some seeing him as a beacon of individuality, others as a rebel against the collective good. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, a gathering was held in the agora. The topic was Alexis and his place within the town. The air was thick with anticipation, as if the very gods themselves had descended to witness the proceedings. Alexis, standing tall yet alone, faced his townspeople. "I am but an artist," he began, his voice steady. "My love is for the marble, for the beauty that lies hidden within. To me, this is my service to Thalassa, to create, to inspire, to leave something lasting. Is this not a contribution to our polis?" The crowd murmured, the conflict clear in their eyes. It was then that an old man stepped forward, his back bent, but his eyes shining with wisdom. "Young Alexis, you have gifted us with beauty, with sculptures that speak of our gods and our ideals. But remember, the polis is not just built on beauty, but on the shoulders of its citizens, all contributing in their own way." The tension in the air softened as his words settled over the crowd. Alexis felt a pang of understanding, his heart opening to a truth he had not seen. In the days that followed, Alexis found a balance. He continued to sculpt, his works becoming even more breathtaking, infused with a new depth. But he also participated in the life of the town, his voice adding to the symphony of democracy in the agora. He realized that his art did not have to be an escape from societal duties, but could be a reflection of them, a bridge between his individual passions and the collective spirit of Thalassa. The story of Alexis, the sculptor of Thalassa, thus became a tale of harmony, a reminder that one could stay true to one's heart while still being a pillar of the community. As his sculptures stood the test of time, so did the lesson he learned, that like the waves of the sea, individual dreams and collective responsibilities could coexist, each shaping and being shaped by the other in the eternal dance of life.